team, 6 rows in section. Ultimate team is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit uniforms. Entering. Uniform name option is set to current home. Options pop-up menu. You have 3 options. Ready. Team setting. Entering team settings screen. Oh. No. Defend. 3. Customer selected. Ready. Away team selection Oklahoma Sooners.
They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
Sooners will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Formation, error, outside zone. HB stretch.
Offense set on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense stops him just short.
Entering paused screen. Shallow stats. Coaching. Control. Coaching. Pause. You have 2 options. Depth chart is entering depth chart screen. 1 row 58 call. Oklahoma. WR. CP. Enter. Resume. Entering play call outside zone.
To move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Using his legs, it's Maffa. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Entering
just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Strength power.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Cornerback coach suggestions. There are 6 category formation. Cover 3. Cover 3 clown.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
3 to 4 under. There are 6 categories.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams...
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Coach suggest RN inside zone.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again.
Entering play call.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38.
Audible.
Got his man quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Categories.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, concept, Ferrari, category, play high pass, quick pass, fail, screen pass, WR screen.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Entering post screen, you have 7 options.
The kickoff team takes the field and boot this one away. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He gets suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
You know, recently it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Coach suggestion, curl flat. Concept, outside zone, AHD stretch.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got to be searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On first down from their own 22. Might as well give it to him again. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
Offensive linemen love to run option. Why?
Clear.
Run power.
Concept.
Run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Outside zone.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Last play was a near
options.
disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the middle. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
Entering
pick.
play call.
And that's just excellent cover.
There are
Cover
6
one, nowhere to throw the
categories.
football. Look at everybody playing man
Silver
across the board.
shoe
You still got the safety in the middle of the
Safety
field.
strength
Nobody
three.
open. And if I'm the QB
Good
man,
cushion.
I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there.
Audible.
He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's complete.
Entering play call. From 3 to 4 under. There are 6 categories. Odd. Cover 3 match.
The Sooners
Good
trying to
cushion.
get a touchdown
Yes.
on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running
Entering
gets it
play
down to
over.
the 4. Now the offense
Good
tries to
cushion.
punch it in
Yes.
on 2nd and goal.
Yes.
He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Coming after it. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, he's got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The give to the tailback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And that last carry pays off with a C note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
It's a draw. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air, it's Klubnik. He lost one down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It's a better play there by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Into the end zone. And he's got it!
Entering play call,
Touchdown,
coach suggestions.
Sooner!
There are 6 categories.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Formations. Pistol, rifle, shotgun, 5WR. There are 17 categories.
One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering closed screen, you have 5 options.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Ochuk. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
6 categories.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field.
Audible.
Waste wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
There are 6
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's going for it all. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the move, it's Maffa. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Mates, 3 to 4, under, there are 6 categories.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only...
He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he got loose, it was all over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You have 7 options. Return left is selected.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Coach Subaran. RPO alert screen.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you got a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively they're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Buys a little extra time. Gets rid of it. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands. But it falls incomplete.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
Wheel.
Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the front, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They ran it on first down, now on second.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
He's looking to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He'll bring it back. It's Burks. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Entering play call, man blitz, there are 10, 60 out, rush outside.
First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Entering play call.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7
and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Colorado. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Klubnik. Working that left side now. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And he set it down after the completion.
3:25.
Going up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and we can...
They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
There are 6 categories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10.
AHB stretch. AHB stretch.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking for space. It's Maffa. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's taking a deep shot. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about.
Outside some AHB strip Jets week.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Entering play
And a nice touchdown. Continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense.
Entering
To
play
fight,
call.
push the ball down the field, make
We have
plays.
5 options.
And the extra point splits the
Possible.
upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 6 categories. Coach suggestions. Will up 3 press. Formation. 4. 3. Odd. There are 7
The
categories.
Sooner offense
Position.
returns to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays
Entering
all
play
game long. I think it's sending a
double
statement to the
Biscodogg
future
3
defenses
bus,
down the road in the
cover 1
schedule.
goal.
They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing
Good
is
vision.
easily over. Now they can just chillax,
Audible.
go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better
Entering
team. Go out and
middle
show it.
screen, you have
Don't
3.
fool
Return
around
to
with them.
button.
Go out and
Entering weekly advance.